Hello, everybody. Today is March 5th, 2017. I'm going to be explaining this dream I had last night. It's kind of crazy. I just want to upload this dream because I really want some insight and somebody to explain to me what this dream means I had last night. It was just so crazy. I had to wake myself up. The thing about me is that I have dreams every night. Most of them are just always nightmares. And this is probably just another nightmare, but it involved public figures that we all know of, which is Obama and Donald Trump, well known public figures in the media, and our current president of the United States of America. And I don't know what this dream means, and I know there's people out there who are really good at dreams and understand them. So I'm looking to have some deep insight. Okay, yeah. I had this dream last night, and it was about President Obama and Donald Trump. Let me explain it to you. I was at the zoo for some strange reason. I was at the animal zoo, and it was dark outside. In the dream, it was really, really dark, and I'm like, why am I at the zoo at night? It's crazy. I didn't even know the zoo was open at nighttime, and the way I thought it was a zoo was because I saw this black grizzly bear. This black grizzly bear, he was so tall, it was surreal. I never seen a black grizzly bear that tall. This bear was about 10 feet tall. I kid you not. This bear was tall as a building. He was huge, and it was dark outside. And, this black grizzly bear, he was in a pool, in a pool of water, and he was putting on a show. This black grizzly bear, he was like putting on a performing act at the zoo. If you go to the zoo and certain animals, they put on a show. And this black grizzly bear, he was putting on a show. And people were clapping, people were whistling, people were saying yay. And woo! They were cheering this bear on when he was putting on his show. And I'm just thinking to myself, this black grizzly bear is huge. He's 10 feet tall and he's humongous. He looks like King Kong, for crying out loud, And that's the only part that was tripping me out. I'd never seen a bear that big. And this bear was standing up on his two feet, and he was putting on a show at the zoo. And these people were clapping. Everybody was all excited for the bear. So then the bear, I saw he turned around and he had his back facing towards us. So I thought that was kind of weird that this bear was having his back facing us and he was just standing there. So, people were still clapping and cheering the bear. Next thing you know, this bear turned around. He just turned his face around and his face was all dark and evil. And when his face turned dark and evil, a bunch of other grizzly bears came up from behind him. And these black grizzly bears, they were also huge. And they started chasing people. And I was seeing it all. And it terrified me, because it was all just so surreal, And all these black grizzly bears were chasing people. And people started to scream and run. And next thing you know, I saw these half human and half animal men. Oh yes, people. Oh yes. I saw these half human and half animal men. These half human and half animal men, they were wearing red robes for some reason. Red robes, it was creepy looking, and they had a unicorn horn. Yeah. They had a unicorn horn in the middle of their forehead. That was really crazy. And they were coming up to people, these half human and half animal men, and they were stabbing people with the horns on their foreheads. And I'm thinking, yo, what the hell is going on? Like, and that was just crazy because there was blood everywhere. You know, these human beings with animal features, you know, they were stabbing people with their horns, and they were just creepy looking, you know. I never seen a half human, half animal person in my dreams before, you know. It was just scary. And when they were stabbing people and killing people, I got flashed an image in my dream. Yes, I did. I got flashed an image of Donald Trump and President Obama, like they were watching it all, you know? Yeah. Donald Trump, he had his eye covered. He had one eye covered, like the Illuminati does, you know, with the one eye. And Obama was standing right next to him with his arms crossed, and that was tripping me out. Like, I was flashed the image of them, and then, you know, they were standing side by side to each other, and Donald Trump had his eye covered, and President Obama had his arms crossed, and they were, you know, friends. They were working together. And then it was just so scary once I got that image of Donald Trump and Obama together. You know, I had to wake myself up because it was just so surreal and just so scary. I couldn't understand it. And I started to shake myself up because, you know, this was too much for me, you know. But I thought I would just share this dream with people, you know. I don't know what it means. I mean, I don't really care about politics. You know, I don't care about Donald Trump or Obama, because to me, they all work together. You know, they're all with the New World Order. They're all with the Illuminati, and they're all fake. You know, both Donald Trump and Obama are fake. You know, I don't really care about politics, and you know, I'm just trying to look for some insight on the connection with the black grizzly bear and the half human, half animals. You know, it's been tripping me out all day, and you know, this happened last night. You know, thought I would share this dream so to inform people out there, you know, not to be deceived at all by these two people, Donald Trump and Obama, because I guess from the dream is trying to say that, you know, they both work together, and I'm not sure. I think the half human, half animals are fallen angels, you know. I'm not sure. But then again, you know, peace out.